this episode, I'm going to show you which toilet ring is the right one for you. So make sure you stay tuned. Hey there friends, welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. So today we're going to be comparing 3 of these toilet rings, and I'm going to show you which ones is going to be probably the best one for your situation. I'm going to have a new one right here, so stay tuned. This is by Danco. Again, I'm not sponsored by any of these products. I bought this with my own money to create and make this video for you friends. So with that being said, let's get into it. I'll be comparing all 3 of the 3 toilet seals. You have the old school wax ring, the messy type. And then you have the one that I use most of the time. This is the Better Than Wax by Fluid Master. It has this nice rubbery and also these risers just in case yours falls like mine where it's down below the floor. And then you have this hybrid. This one is the all-in-one toilet installation kit. Inside this is a wax ring, but it has the characteristics as well of the Better Than Wax. So it's pretty much a all-in-one. So I take this and I push it, it's definitely wax. I'm not gonna go install the wax ring. I'm pretty sure you're very familiar with the wax ring already because it just gets so messy. If you've seen my other videos, which I'll link right here, I compared this and the Better Than Wax. And then for this Better Than Wax, if your toilet flange is flush with the floor, you definitely don't need this riser, and you can just put this right on top. Not flush with the floor like what I have, you need this riser so that when you place this on top, like so, with this Danco, this one hasn't been cut out, so I'm gonna have to make some modification with the tile and the grout to make this fit. If your floor is sunken right here, this is about 1 inch depth, you're definitely gonna have to use this riser on top, okay, which I'll show you in a bit. If you're interested on any of these, including this one and this Fluid Master Better Than Wax, I'll leave all the links on the description down below. Let me show you how I prepped up this toilet flange because this was fairly in a bad state before it looked like this. I had to clear some out. Let me show you how to fully prep it. So if you had the wax in here, make sure you go clean it up really well. Take your putty knife and start scraping off that wax. If you had one of these, it's easy. You just pretty much take this out. Notice how it's just too small. Looks like I'm gonna have to go and grind out more on the inside of this so that I can fit this. I don't wanna go chip out any more tile. So I got most of the thin set mortar out on the sides to make this fit. As you can see, if I go and test fit this on the inside, it sits perfectly well now, like so. Make sure that when you're installing this, put a plug on this. So I just put a rag, stuff this in here. Make sure you take this out before you put it in the toilet later on. This kit comes with these small bolts right here. It comes with these T-bolts with this gray lock, like that. This is the Danco's T-bolts, but this is the old school. This one's from the Better Than Wax T-bolts. Like so. So I gotta push that in because that one got stuck. This one goes pretty easy. So compared to the old T-bolts, these ones are a little thinner, so that can go through a lot easier. This one's a little thicker. Nice and centered, perfect. So since this is where we want it, in order for these little T-bolts not to move, we're gonna insert these gray locks. Okay, just hand tighten them. And tighten it right here. This is 1 inch below the floor. We're gonna use the extension. These antennas at the top, these are gonna be your guides. So your guides should be right there. That's the purpose of those. And notice how the toilet's rocking. It's okay that it rocks. You're just gonna have to put pressure so that that wax will settle. Just gonna take this off. There's a rib right there. So if this rib is right above the base, like that, you can go directly using this bolt. But if this rib is below the base, then you have to use this extender plus this. I'm gonna bolt this in. Okay, so now put this over and then just tighten this by hand. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. These alignments, you can keep them or just throw them away. Place these cover caps. Okay, so apply the Teflon tape clockwise. 7/8 and 3/8. So this is kind of long for what I did. I should have gotten something smaller, but better be safe than sorry. Thread it right underneath. Channel lock pliers just in case. Check for any leaks. So there you have it, friends. That's how you easily install that toilet seal underneath there. And make sure that you check underneath here whenever you flush that if there's any leaks, just to make sure. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this version versus the Better Than Wax and the wax. So which one would you rather go to? Would you go to the old school wax version, upgrade to the Better Than Wax, or go to this hybrid version of a little bit of both with the wax and the Better Than Wax all in one? Okay, friends, so if you're interested on this one, the Better Than Wax, the wax, and this Danko one, I'll go leave the links on the description down below. Let me know in the comment section down below if you tried this for yourself and what are your results. What are the other ways that you could think of that are better seals than this one out there in the market that I haven't talked about? Share with the community. If you found this video super helpful, friends, please hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe notification bell, and I'll see you, friends, on the next episode.